So we're gonna do one circuit for 20 minutes and then switch to the second circuit, whichever one that is, for 20 minutes. And we're running 6 line touches at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end. Our first move, first 2 moves are in the room. We're starting with a split stance, switch step deadlift. So we're gonna be in our split stance, 1 foot forward, all of our weight's in this foot. We're gonna go down into that deadlift, hinging back so that we feel that tension in the hamstring, and then we're gonna come up and then switch our feet at the top, and then same thing, hinge, okay, get that tension in the hamstring, and then come up and switch our feet. So we're switching our feet every time when we extend up. So you have 10 to 12 of those. Then we've got a plyo box, step up, the boxes are in there. All of your foot on the box, and then step up and jump at the top, okay? You've got 8 on each side, so do all 8 on one leg and then switch to the other leg. Then we come out here and we start with a dumbbell squat step and press. So you're just having 1 dumbbell. If it's on my right shoulder, I'm gonna squat down bilaterally, making sure that I'm keeping my chest up when I'm squatting, and then I'm going to, as I come up, step with the opposite foot and press that weight overhead. And then come back, I'm gonna squat, and then step and press. So that's a good one. It's a little more simple to add more weight to. You have 5 to 6 of those on each side. Then we go to a dumbbell, single leg, dumbbell pull over. So it's basically you're in a bridge, and you're gonna start with your knee and the weight together, and then as you extend that weight out, that leg is going to extend out and then come together. All of the stabilizing is in this other leg that you're bridging with. And so you're gonna come forward, you're gonna inhale out, exhale as you come forward, driving that hip up, making sure that you're not wobbling too much. 6 on each side. And then we end this first circuit with a low lateral shuffle. You're going 12 one way, 12 the other way, touching the ground each time. You're trying not to do a bend when you touch the ground. You want to sit that butt down, keep that chest up as you do your shuffle and touch the ground. You're gonna go 12 one way, and then you're gonna go 12 back. That is circuit 1. Circuit 2, we start with a couple of sandbag moves. We're starting with a sandbag high pull. We do this with the kettlebell often. I don't know if you've ever done it with the sandbag, but you're gonna have the sandbag here at your feet. You're gonna grab it on, I guess this one has one. You could do it on this middle. There's a middle one, or you could use these 2 straps on the side, and you're gonna pull, elbows come out, and you're just pulling that sandbag up to your chest. So we're getting some of the trap involved in that pull, okay? So we have 10 of those, lots of different sandbags out here. Then we take that sandbag and we have a forward and backward sandbag drag. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go 12, did you say 12 each way?
Yeah.
Okay.
12 one way, 12 back. So 6 on each arm, forward and back.
Okay. So you're gonna go forward and drag that sandbag forward on one arm 6 times, and then you're gonna go forward 6 with the other, and then change it and go 6 backwards on one, 6 backwards on the other arm. So you're going 12 forward, 6 on each side, and 12 back, 6 on each side. Does that make sense? Okay. So that is number 2. Then we have a banded kickback with a reach. So we've got all the different bands. So the bands are going to be around your feet. And make sure that when you do this, you keep tension on the outsides of your feet and you keep that band stretched outward a little bit so that it doesn't Because if you keep your feet too close, the band is just gonna keep falling off. So you have to have your feet spread a little bit so there's tension on that band so that when you come back into this position, it doesn't just fall off your feet. And you're going to extend one leg out while reaching the opposite arm. And you're just gonna do the same side for 8 and then switch and do the other side. When you're doing this, make sure that you're thinking about pulling that core in and really pushing through the heel and squeezing that quad as you fully extend that leg, okay? So here, you wanna make sure that that band isn't so tight that you can't push all the way and get that full activation in that leg, okay? 8 on each side. Then we have a rotational wall ball jump. So grab a wall ball, and we're gonna rotate over the forward leg, whatever that leg is, and switch, okay? If switching, you feel like you're starting to use a lot of your back, you can go here, come to the center, and then go out. And it will allow you a little bit of a reset here so that that lunge is nice and even and you're not rocking too forward or too back with that ball, okay? You have 12 to 16 of those, and then we end with a kettlebell. It's been a long time since we've done these. A kettlebell transverse swing. So we're standing bilaterally and I'm swinging this kettlebell across my body and open. So close, open. I'm not switching hands, I'm not switching feet. I'm just making sure that when I cross my body, this back foot is pivoting so that I am getting a little bit of twist. And I want to make sure that I'm able to stay upright by stabilizing with my core and I'm keeping my back nice and flat. Well, I'm doing that. 8 to 10 on each side. So I'll do all 8 and then switch and do it on the other side. And that's it. We run at the beginning, middle, and the end.